Hey everyone, welcome to Best for Life. My name's Mark, and I'm out here trying to find a new way to live. It's a chilly October. Oh no, wait a second. It's November 2nd. That's right. It's cold. The water is cold, probably around 50 degrees. But we should be able, if we can get onto the fish today, we should be able to get some really nice bites. Hopefully, they'll be all schooled up somewhere. We can load the boat real quick. Fishing in the fall is awesome. I don't know why more people don't come out and do it, but I'm the only guy here at the boat launch. That's it. The only guy on the water right now fishing. There might be a few more people today because today's supposed to be a decent day. But hey, I got the place all to myself. The fish aren't harassed. They're more willing to bite. And you definitely get some of the biggest fish of the year, this time of the year. So fishing in the fall, it's one of my favorite times to be out. But I have physical problems when it comes to fishing, right? I've got limitations, bad limitations. I've got nerve damage done to my neck. I fell down a flight of stairs and I pinched a nerve, and I had to have a fusion in my neck, and my right side does not work as good as my left side. I try to explain it like when I'm walking, it's like driving with a flat tire. The one side isn't always keeping up with the other, and I got to be really careful. Not to fall in the water, not to hurt myself, but, I do make some falls, and they are pretty funny sometimes. You can't help but laugh. I try not to hurt myself, because one of these times I'm going to hurt myself, but I haven't hurt myself too bad yet. Yeah, well, I can't say that. I have a couple times, but that's life, I'd have to deal with it, and, dealing with problems like that are something that, I have to be careful out here fishing, and I have to be careful in my life that I can't let that get me so down that it's going to get me using again, thinking, oh, life sucks, you're not normal, you can't deal with, your health is messed up, whatever. You can't let that get you down, because that just makes your problems 10 times worse. And you won't even try to take care of yourself. At least when you're clean and you're sober, I try to take care of my body. I make all my doctor's appointments. I try to do as much as I can to stay as healthy as I can, so I can keep coming out here and keep fishing, because this is what I love to do, and I want to do it till the day I die. So I got to stay as healthy as I can and do all the things I need to do to stay clean and sober. And that's, talking it over with friends. Having a good friend that actually knows what you're going through, that's also an addict, a recovering addict, but supposedly, somebody that's got more clean time than you. It's very helpful to talk to those people. They'll give you some great advice, and make you laugh, make you cry, but make you know that staying clean and sober is the way to go. Because if you go back to using, like I said, your problems get 10 times worse. So I'm going to come out here. I'm going to be careful in this cold-ass weather not to fall down and fall in, because the water is pretty cold, and I wouldn't want to do that because that would just wreck my trip. So we're going to go fishing as carefully as we can and try to catch some big ones, man. Let's go have some fun. GoPro, stop her. Yeah, okay. Here we go. What we got? Feels like a bass. Feels like a bass. Might not be. Oh yes, largemouth. Okay. Well, we gotta go finesse you, huh? Alright, get in here, Bubba. Alright. Ned rig. Here's number one. Fishing has been pretty tough. Fishing crankbaits, spinnerbaits. That's so I started to throw in the Ned rig. See if I can get one to bite. Sure enough, looks like we gotta finesse them. Let's see if we can get another one. There he is. Got him. Oh yeah, nice one. Get that hook in him. Get that hook in him. What do we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, largemouth. Nice largemouth. Chatterbait. Get in here, Bubba. Ha ha! Nice one. Alright, finally one on a moving bait. On the half-ounce Evo. Guess what? Green pumpkin. A nice little chunker. You gotta, when the water's cold like this, you have to fish everything really slow. I mean, slower than you think that you think it's not working. You can't barely even feel the blades turning. Basically dragging it along the bottom. Every once in a while I'll give it a little pull to make sure I can feel the vibration of the blade. And that's about it. It's about as good as you go with it, you know? Like a decent one. I don't know, not sure. Come with me for a second there. There he is, here he comes. Yeah, little guy. Alright. Another chatterbait fish. He said. I used super glue to keep my trailer. It kept sliding down. Super glue is one of your, is one thing that I use a lot of here. I always gotta have super glue. It works for trailers, it works for gluing pieces of plastic together. So many uses for it. Always have super glue in your boat. Oh, come on. There he is. Got him. Oh, yeah, he hit it hard. Yeah, stay down, Bubba. A little better size. Okay. Gotta get him in the boat first. There we go. Come on, Sunlight. That's the ones we're looking for. There's a 4-pounder right there. Yeah, he hit it pretty hard. They're still fighting fairly hard for the water being as cold as it is. Yeah, it's a nice one. Again, fish it as slow as you can when the water's like this. I mean, the water's 50 degrees right now, 49 degrees. And I'm just dragging it along the bottom, feeling the blade turn every once in a while. You know, stopping and pausing if I know that I'm up off the bottom, stop. let it drop down to the bottom, and do it again. And especially with a chatterbait, that's one of the best ways to use a chatterbait in the winter or in the fall or early in the spring, and it will catch you a lot of fish, man. Chatterbaits tend to dominate, for me at least, this time of year. Was out farther. Hey, don't jump in. Don't jump in. Okay. No, we need a big one. We need a big one. Stay down, stay down. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. Get in the boat. Get in here. Oh, yeah. I guess it is a decent one. All right, there's the biggest one yet. Okay, 4.5, close to 5. Now, I'm working different spots, trying to hit this at different angles. It's kind of slowed down the angle I was fishing before, so the bite kind of slowed down. So I moved out, and I started casting out and bringing it in at a different angle, and sure enough, I got a bite. So they see it coming a different way. Sometimes that's what it takes to get them to bite and start biting again. You know, whatever it takes, man. This is fun. I mean, I don't care. It's a little chilly and I'm wearing gloves and everything, but I'm warm. Catching fish, and I'd rather be doing this than going out there and using. That's for sure. We'll get another one. I felt like I hit one right there. There he is. Got that one. That feels like another decent one. Yeah, maybe not. Well, could be. Oh, could be. He's a chunker. Another chunker. Get in the boat. Little short, fat, stocky guy. Muscles on him. Oh, he's getting a headache. He's getting dizzy. All right. Chatterbait is the weapon. Oh man, this guy's got some really nice color to him. Nice healthy fish, really healthy fish. They're all fattened up this time of year. You don't get too many skinnied out fish this time of year. They're fattening up, they're getting ready for winter. They're putting the feed bag on. It's just a matter of keep jumping spots until you find a spot where they are, and you get them fired up like they're fired up right now. You can catch multiple fish in one area. All right, do it again. There he is. There he is. That's that one. Alright, little guy, I'll take it. Right, spinnerbait fish, here we go. Something a little bit different. A little guy, but on a spinnerbait. Again, this is the Z-Man, half ounce white, double silver blades. It's a bright sunny day, and there's a lot of light colored bait fish in here, so that's usually what I use when there's a lot of sun. I like 2 willow leaves. Almost always fish double willow leaf blades, spinner baits, unless the water's like really murky, and then I'll go to Colorado's. But double willow is usually the best. It's all-wheel drive. It goes through anything, and it catches fish.
There it is. Come on. You hit that one on the dry. Use that one on the drop. Come on, where are you? There you are, I see you. Come on, you little spinnerbait fish. There we go. Oh, there's a nice one. Little chunker. Short, stocky little fish. Short, stocky little fish. He hit it on a drop. I had one hit it on a drop just before that. It might have been the same one. But I wasn't able to set the hook. This time I was able to set the hook on him. White spinnerbait. Alright. They are stacked up in this spot, so let's see if we can get some more. GoPro. Little guy, little guy, little guy. Oh boy. Little guy on a chatterbait. Alright, back to the chatterbait. Spinnerbait was getting a little weak, but this fish is a little weak, but hey, it's still a fish, right? Again, you let it cast it out, let it drop to the bottom, and then start reeling it in slow. So a lot of times you don't even feel the blade turning, but then I'll give it like a little pull, just so I make sure, you know, I can feel the blade turning, and keep going. And as you're coming in and you feel like you're coming up off the bottom, kill it, let it drop, keep on doing it. Told you he was there. Told you he was there. Oh, and it's another largemouth. Darn. Last stop of the day, and trying to get a smallmouth. Just can't do it this today. Actually, I did have one on, and it was decent, and he got off. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Not a chatterbait. Uh-oh, messed my trailer up. Messed my trailer up. Uh-oh. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. That was a pretty interesting day, man. It was kind of slow in the beginning. It was really cold in the beginning. It never warmed up too much, but it's, you know, it's definitely bearable. Right now the wind has died down and the sun is still up, so it's really nice right now. But it's almost time to go here, time to leave. But you know, fishing like this it's awesome, man. There's nobody out here. I'm all by myself. There's some kayakers out, and you know, there was a couple of guys out, but you know, the pressure's not on the lake at all. The fish were cooperating once we found them, and they're all nice fish, you know, nice chunky fish, healthy fish, you know. So coming out here and doing this is, you know, it's something that I love to do. And even if I wasn't able to do it, if my, you know, boat was down, or I had a physical problem, or I was in the hospital, or some reason I couldn't fish, it wouldn't be devastating enough for me to start using again. because using does not do anything for you except make your life worse. You know, it could end your life. You know, it ends up jails, institutions, or death. That's what they tell you, and it's true. It will take you those places. So you're better off just, you know, dealing with your problems, dealing with your health issues, and doing the best that you can. As long as you do the best that you can, and you come out and, you know at the end of the day you tried your hardest, you should be able to go to sleep with a clear conscience, knowing that you tried your hardest and you didn't use that day. And I'm not going to use today, and that's final. I'm living in the day. Today we did not use. We came out, we caught fish, we had fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace. GoPro.